Hey guys, welcome to the NFL Pick 6 Show, Week 10 edition. As you'll notice, Nolan is wearing his Hawaiian shirt because he lost his bet to me last week. He thought that Buffalo could handle Cincinnati, and obviously they couldn't.
Yep, it was a tough one, but it is what it is.
Hey, I want to thank you for doing today's show. Sick. I
Yep.
know you're not feeling well, but for you guys, he's going to power through it and do it for us. So let's get right into the picks and keep it short for Nolan.
Alrighty, I'll go first.
Okay.
My first pick, I have Detroit -3 against the Chargers. The Chargers, they're starting to pick things up a little bit. Detroit kind of hovering on that mediocre spot right now, and I think this is the time they're going to try and pick it up. And Chargers, I feel like they're just going to start going downhill again. So
I like it. I won't argue with you too long on this one because that's my number one pick of the week.
nice.
I love Detroit in this game. I think that's a lock. It's on the card right off the bat.
Nice.
For me, number two, or my first pick, I guess you took one of them away, would be Seattle at home, -6 against the Commanders.
Nice.
I think that I knew Seattle wasn't going to do well last week. I like them coming back home and playing this Washington team, which I think is in a free fall.
Yep.
They played okay last week, but after everybody kind of bailed in their organization on the team, I think that was the one, hey, let's get it done for everybody. And now it's going to be just a pummeling.
All right, well, I think that's the second one on the card because I have that on my card as well. So we're going to have to put that one on there. I have Buffalo -7.5, the Monday night game against Denver. I think that's quite an obvious one. I mean, it is the Denver Broncos. I know they beat the Chiefs, but Patrick Mahomes and everyone was sick that game. So I know everyone's like, excuses. But it's hard to play when you're sick. I'm sick, and it's tough. So Buffalo -7.5. I think it's pretty self-explanatory.
I have Buffalo on my board also.
Nice.
I love this game. I'm normally I'm hesitant to take a Monday night game,
Yeah.
even though I think we're undefeated on Monday nights this year.
Yeah, we are.
But I love everything about this game.
Yeah.
I think this is one of Buffalo's classic blowout games, and I'm not worried about it at all. So that's going to end up on the card too.
And what I think helps is Buffalo's at home, and I feel like Buffalo at home is such a huge advantage. So
Yeah.
I like
And
that.
Denver, Buffalo loves to beat up on a bad team.
Yeah.
So this could be, like I predicted last week, with the Cardinals not scoring at all, could be another one of those where, we don't get much out of Denver at all.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I know you're going to fight me on the next one because other than you're being a Houston fanboy, you are a little bit of a Jacksonville fanboy. I love San Francisco -3 on the road at Jacksonville. They've lost 3 games in a row and went to a bye. That team is going to come out so ready to play. Jacksonville's not going to know what hit them. I see this being a 27-6 kind of game. What are your thoughts?
Actually, I'm not going to fight you on it at all. I actually like San Francisco -3.
I'm shocked.
I know it's San Francisco coming off the bye, 3 losses in a row. What? I don't know. You can't take Jacksonville in this game. I mean, it's just like nothing adds up to Jacksonville winning at all. So everything's pointing towards the Niners. I like the Niners.
Well, this is the most agreeable show in history, but that's okay because I came in today with my patriotic popsicle shirt
Yep.
in honor of Veterans Day this weekend, and I know my board's 5-0. So if we agree all day, we got a 5-0 week going.
Well, I don't think you have these two on your card.
Okay.
But I know they lost for us last week. But Arizona has no quarterback and no offense, and Atlanta has defense.
There's no way I'm putting the Falcons on the
Atlanta
card
-1.5. Not my favorite. Thought I'd throw it out there because Arizona has 0 offense. Atlanta has a good defense. I think if they can score 1 touchdown, Arizona doesn't score a single touchdown. I think there it is.
You're not worried about Kyler Murray maybe playing and coming out and maybe having that magical first game back and then doing classic Kyler Murray stuff?
Nah, they stink.
Yeah?
Yeah, they're horrible.
Well, we actually counted it up today. I was looking at it because I'm like, man, after last week, I was like, I can't take the Falcons again. The Falcons cost me a huge 4-teamer, which I would have hit. I had them straight up on the card, which was brutal. I'm in another picks competition other than the Circa Millions Contest, and cost me first place on that one too. So I'm a little sore on the Falcons. We picked them 4 times this year. They've covered once for us.
Jeez.
So
Never mind.
Well, no, I'm not saying they can't do it, but I am a little sore on the Falcons. I
Yeah.
love fading the Cardinals, but I am a little worried about the whole Kyler Murray that first game back, lots to prove. He needs trade value. That'd be my only concern.
Yeah.
All right, for last for me, because we agreed on so many, is I like Dallas at home -17 against the Giants. We were on the Giants last week against the Raiders.
Yep.
I didn't know Danny Dimes was going to go out after 20 plays on the field. It was brutal.
Yeah.
DeVito is horrific to me, like unwatchable.
Yeah.
So I just see Dallas go mad after last week, going in there and doing one of their statements, 44-0 games like they did earlier. I hate taking 17 in the Circa, but I think it's a gift. I think it should be in the 20s.
Yeah. I totally agree with you. I saw the spread. It's a big one. Scared me a little bit. It wasn't on my card, but I was really tempted to put it on there because I like it. So I'm not against it at all.
Okay. What's your other one I might not like?
So you need to hear me out on this one.
Okay, I'm ready.
So
I heard the Falcons.
I'm gonna give you why I think that this is a good one. And a lot of you guys might think you're on crack, but I'm not.
Just Sudafed.
Yeah. Cleveland +6 at Baltimore. Now everyone's like, Woods, Baltimore's the second best team in the league. No, they're not. They have Lamar Jackson. In my opinion, he's getting lucky right now. He's playing good football, but he is not what everyone thinks he is. And Cleveland's defense is insane. Now I think Cleveland can hold them to probably like 2 touchdowns. And then, Cleveland's offense, not the best. Baltimore has a good defense. I think Deshaun Watson can sneak it in there just one time. And Baltimore might only get lucky with a touchdown and a field goal. Low-scoring game, but I see the 6 covering.
I don't hate this. This was actually my number 6 that I left off of the card, so it was in my maybe pile. That defense, Baltimore's going to stumble a little bit. These are always close games between the two of them.
That's what I'm saying. It's divisional, so it's always close.
Yeah, they're always close. Watson still just looks horrific to me.
Yeah.
I mean, I was actually, we were all over Cleveland last week, only because we knew that the Cardinals probably wouldn't score off of them. But I'm like yelling PJ Walker through the whole game because I'm like, he's so bad. Are we going to even get enough to cover the spread? That game went off, I think, at 13.5 or 14.
Yeah.
We got it at 7.5 in 8 in the Circa contest. But I was thinking, these people that took it at 13 are thinking, man, the Cardinals aren't going to score, but are we going to cover the spread?
I know.
So he does make me nervous. If we decide we don't like the Dallas game, that's the game I would want. So I'm okay with that sliding as the 5th if we decide.
Yeah. Well, I mean, honestly, who needs Deshaun Watson when you have Kareem Hunt? He can just run the football, get the touchdown just once. There it is, 7-10. That's my final prediction. For the game.
We got 4 that we agree on, so that's easy.
Yeah.
So 5th one's between Giant Dallas spread. We don't have an underdog, so I don't mind taking a +6. We are going against the powerhouse that's Baltimore right now. I'm not a true believer in Baltimore.
I'm not either.
But I don't know. What do you think? Are you leaning one way? I'm okay with it either way.
Honestly, I'd be fine taking either one. I like both the games. I think I like the Dallas game more than you like the Cleveland game. So I think we can put Dallas on there. I'm not against it at all. I don't care. I think both of them are going to cover. So it's really just who you want to root for this weekend.
All right. Well, let's take Dallas at home. Is Cleveland on the road? Okay, let's take Dallas home team that we like.
Yeah.
Might as well do that over the road. And then we'll put the Cleveland one in our parlay of the week.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
I like it.
All right, so on to the I guess we got to tell them what we got.
Yep.
And I will take care of that since Nolan is hurting. All right, so we've got Detroit -3. We got Seattle -6. Actually, I should tell you who they got. So we got Detroit on the road -3 against the Chargers. We got Seattle at home -6 against Washington. We got San Francisco on the road -3 against Jacksonville. We've got Buffalo on Monday night -7.5 against Denver. And last, we got Dallas at home -17 against the Giants.
I just realized we took your whole entire card.
We did take my whole entire card, but we agreed on 4 of them, so we really took 4 of our cards.
Yeah.
And we just subbed in the last one.
Pretty much.
But I am going to have a 5-0 card this week.
This is true.
So,
well, I think I'm going to have a 4-1 card. I don't know why I put Atlanta on there, so. But we'll see.
Hey, you never know.
Yeah, I feel like when we don't take Atlanta, they'll do good. So.
Yeah, maybe they'll find another quarterback they can put in for a change.
And then parlay of the week.
Parlay of the week. Okay, so what's your favorite off the board?
Detroit -3.
Detroit's my favorite off the board too. Okay, so we got Cleveland in there for sure.
Cleveland
right?
and
'Cause
Detroit.
Cleveland +6. We got Detroit -3. And I'm going to go with the Seattle -6 at home against Washington. I think that's really solid.
Alrighty, I like it.
Okay, so for the parlay of the week, we've got Cleveland +6 at Baltimore. We've got Seattle -6 at home against Washington. And we've got Lions -3 on the road against the Chargers.
Yep, I like it.
All right. Well,
this is going to wrap up our show, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe and hit that post notification bell. Bing! And make sure to go check out our Instagram. Make sure to follow that. Yeah, we have our Friday finals, Told You Tuesdays, and a bunch of fun other stuff.
that's right. And maybe we'll do a special Thanksgiving show next week. I'm not sure. We might combine it into one. We'll let you know. Make sure to follow us, Pick 6 in the Circa Millions Contest, and leave comments. We'd like to hear what you guys have on the games and what you liked about our show.
Yep, and until next time.
Have fun burning your books.